now can I have my ice cream? And moms typically will say, it's in their minds either saying, okay, the child's had a tough day, we've had a divorce, I feel guilty, this is a few precious minutes I have with my child, am I going to get into a big argument over a few peas? No, the child had a few of the peas, I'll let the child have the ice cream, even though I said the child had to finish the ice cream before they got finish the peas before they got the ice cream. Whereas dads will tend to say, you can't have your peas, you can't have your ice cream until you finish your peas. The exact same thing that moms say. So they're both setting boundaries the same way. But then the child, of course, will test the boundaries the same way. But dad's response in terms of enforcing the boundaries is usually different. Dads will tend to say, excuse me, we have a deal here. The deal is you get ice cream if you finish your peas. You know the deal, I know the deal, and you know that I know the deal. Mm-hmm. And if the child complains, the father will tend to say, if you continue complaining, there'll be no ice cream tomorrow night either. Then the child gets the point. And the point of all that is in the mother's scenario, this is not always what the mothers do and not always what the dads do, but it's more typically what the moms do. The mother's scenario, being more empathetic to the child's needs, tends to lead the child to believe that every time the mother sets a boundary, that boundary is negotiable. And ultimately the child will win because the child has more energy than the mother. And so the child will out-exhaust the mother. Whereas the child learns when the dad sets the boundary that the boundary is not as negotiable, and therefore the child will stop, will learn that a winner, that is somebody that gets the ice cream, is somebody that does the task that needs to be done before the ice cream is obtained. And that's what teaches the child postponed gratification rather than just immediate gratification. And it is every parent's job to do that, even as unpopular as it makes the parent with the child, because if the parent doesn't do that, the child never matures, never makes that transition from immediate gratification to postponed gratification.
Okay. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. Would you like to give our listeners out there your website address?
Sure. It's I couldn't remember anything too complicated, so they gave me WarrenFarrell.com, and the Farrell is F as in Frank, A-R-R-E-L-L. That's A and then two L's at the end, Farrell.
And all your books are available on this website?
Yes, all the books are available through the websites, and there's also websites for each book, but you'll find that as you get on this main site.
Okay. I'd just like to thank you for joining us today and giving us a little perspective on your new book, your book, The Father and Child Reunion.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to be with you today.
Thanks. This has been another edition of Divorce Today, and I'm Stephanie McCracken, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week.